Hey guys, and welcome to day 16 of making videos and having fun. I'm Alexander, and on Sundays I'm just going to talk about the last week, what I did, in the future week, what I'm planning on doing. Sort of a State of the Union, but a state of the YouTube channel. I managed to do a video every day last week. Mixed it up a little bit. I had David Bolheit on Friday just to talk about the coronavirus. I kind of enjoyed that. I think he enjoyed it. I might try that again. Did my book again on Saturday. Probably will talk about my fantasy again next week. Maybe the road to 300 tomorrow. Probably a book again next week. Fantasy next week. Just mix it up a little bit. I think I'll spend at least 2 to 3 days each week doing things I haven't done before, and then probably the other 4 days doing things I have. Just something I heard tonight. It's really interesting. It's a good story actually. I always do a kind of a joke on Sundays, and there's a story of a customs guard at the border of a country, and he sees this woman on a moped driving by, and he stops her, and on the back of her moped is a box, and he suspects there being some illicit materials in there, and he opens it up and it's just full of sand, and he runs his hand through it all. He can't find anything. The next day she's there again, and again he stops her, searches her bucket for searches her box for sand, and he finds nothing. And this goes on many days, many weeks. One day he's on vacation. He's replaced by a more experienced border guard. The border guard immediately arrests the woman. She was smuggling mopeds, and the illustration was meant to illustrate to us how sometimes we're inside our box and just searching through nothing, and really there's a bigger picture. And we should be concerned about things of the future, and things of time and sense are not as important. And it's a good reminder for myself and for others to strive to be improving. Always going forward and improving. If you're not improving and going forward, you're going backward and backsliding and backtracking. I think it's easy to just get into a rhythm of life and not improve anything. And I encourage you to think back, what have you done last week, what did you improve on last week? I read some, I did some videos, but I didn't really improve much with the software. I might have to give an extra push this week. I've worked the last 5 days straight though, so I haven't had as much time as normal, but I have found time for other things, so maybe I could be more diligent with my use of time. Introspection and self-reflection is very important and a really important part of life, and I would encourage it in anyone. You have to be able to judge your own decisions, and if you find them wanting, to remedy it. It's very important you keep up with just little things you do and big things you do. Say you spend 6 months at a job. How is that going for you? Are you improving at it? Are you improving as a person because of it? Is your lifestyle improving? I think there's a lot of room for self-reflection, and self-reflection is a very painful part of life, I feel, because sometimes you find yourself wanting, or you find errors in what you're doing, and it is not a nice thing to remedy. Anyway guys, that's all from me. See you tomorrow.